I used to be a non-violent offender. I've had misdemeanors, felonies, intent to sell, drug charges, weapons charges, discharge of a firearm. I got connected with God in my life. I started taking personal responsibility and accountability for my actions. I'm a business owner. I started really focusing on my goals. Everything worked out for me. I'm a family man. I started focusing on my family. Just wanted to make them proud. I wanted to put everything behind me. I wanted a total clean slate. I wanted to make my family proud, my friends proud. I wanted it as if it never happened. I wanted all my rights back as an American. And it worked out great. I'm glad I went with Mr. Pardons. I really didn't know who to go to for a full pardon until a friend of mine told me about Mr. Pardons. I'm really glad I did. Everything worked out great. It took about 10 years for me to apply, only because of some convictions on my record. I wanted to make sure I had ample time under my belt before I went in front of the board. But everything worked out great, and I'm super happy. The paperwork is really tricky for the full pardon. Mr. Pardons, they took care of all that, made me feel more confident throughout the process. They followed up with me multiple times before the hearing and after the hearing, met me at the courthouse. Their pricing is really convenient and affordable, half up front, the rest over 6 months. I was really glad I went with Mr. Pardons. I was really nervous and skeptical throughout the process. I didn't know what was going to happen. I really wanted to make sure that it was worth my time and worth the money that I paid. Mr. Pardons, they followed throughout the whole process, before and after the hearing, met me at the hearing. It really took a lot of weight off my shoulders and was a huge relief. Mr. Pardons, they did a really good job in making me feel confident and more comfortable throughout the process. Leading up to that big day, that day before, I was really nervous. Getting to the courthouse, I was even more nervous. But after it was all said and done, it felt like one of the biggest accomplishments of my life. They did a great job at getting back to me with any questions that I had. They treated me with respect, and they brought a level of professionalism that I wouldn't have had if I did it alone. To get a pardon was one of the greatest moments of my life. Huge accomplishment. I felt like all my rights were back as an American. I felt pride. I knew my family would be proud of me, my friends would be proud of me. You absolutely have to go for a full pardon. I'd absolutely recommend Mr. Pardons. They did a great job. I don't know if I would have even got the pardon without them. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. One of the greatest accomplishments of my life. Thank you.